Welcome everybody to the USUK Podcasting Network YouTube channel. Here we have the video of our interview with the amazing Alejandro Fanzago. This man does a Joker cosplay like you have never seen before. It's absolutely amazing. Not only does he do Joker, he's done so many different characters. Gomez Adams, Ace Ventura, you know, he's done absolutely tons. He also works in special effects makeup. And what's different about his story is the man's from Argentina. So obviously their culture, their availability to whatever they need is very, very different to over in the US, in the UK. So this makes it a really unique story. Alejandro is joined by his wonderful girlfriend, Anna, as well. It's absolutely great. Stay tuned. Listen to this wonderful, wonderful interview. And take it away, boys.
How are you guys?
Fine, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Apologies for the mess up of time. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's okay. We don't have pretty much to do right here because of the situation, you know. So we are just on home. So
it's still quarantine here. So
is it? You still locked down?
It's it's been a long quarantine. It's like you can do certain things, but most shops are closed and it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, the thing is that you need to stay home, you know, because just for precaution. So yeah, we try to not to go out a lot and to stay home. So. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of use this meeting as an excuse to dress up, you know.
Yeah. Some makeup. And
Yeah, to socialize, to remember the good old days.
Bless you guys.
Well, what we normally do is I do a little introduction just to introduce you to the show, and then we just ask a load of questions. Sound good?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Amazing. Right, I'll get started. So, welcome back to another wonderful interview here on Chronicles. If there's two art forms I massively appreciate and admire in this world, it's cosplaying and practical special effects. And today's guest combines the two beautifully. I will say this man has the greatest Joker cosplay I've ever seen. He is a cosplayer, special effects artist, and movie maker. Coming all the way from Argentina. Welcome, Mr. Alejandro Fanzago. Did I pronounce that correctly, first off?
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
You are the winner. You are the first person to pronounce it correctly.
Yes.
Jamie.
I stood in a mirror practicing all day. I'll get there.
Worth it.
Beautiful.
So, guys,
Let me introduce to my girlfriend. She's
of course.
Please.
Also, because we almost like kind of do everything together. So it's more like a team effort, a teamwork.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And please introduce.
So I'm Anna. Okay, I'm going to introduce myself. Okay, hi guys again. I'm Anna. He pretty much said everything. I've been cosplaying since I met him, we can say, but I love everything about it. And well, we're going to talk a little bit about what we do. So
yeah, we are more. I kind of like to say. First of all, sorry because of my bad pronunciation.
And made up some words.
But well, I'm trying to do my best here. So
that's
I like to say that we are kind of we complement each other, you know, because she's more like the intellectual, part of the and I'm more like the artistic side of things, on the visual side, and she's more like the abstract, the other side.
Am I abstract? Okay.
But it's a compliment.
Yeah, no, I know it.
Because she Well, she's studying, literature. She's a book lover, and so
bookworm, I think they
bookworm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome. So, guys, how has 2020 been for you?
Well, how has been for everybody? I mean, right? Because I will say not great, but till now it's okay. It's like going
up and down.
Up and down sometimes, but for now, at the start, at the beginning of because of this, the quarantine and all this, it was like a strong golpe, ¿cómo sería?
No, it's been difficult in the beginning because we usually go to conventions or places in which we can show what we do. And since we can do this right now, we've been trying to create maybe some digital content or maybe some classes or different ways to show people what we do and share with them, right?
Yeah, the key was like to non-stop. No stop.
Yes. Keep on making things.
Keep on creative. Yeah, on the creative side of things. Keep creating, and doing things and making things.
It's a challenge sometimes because in our case, for example, sometimes you can get the materials or but we create things anyway. Maybe. With things we didn't think that maybe would use or do new things or say, oh, I have this project that I never had time before to do. Okay, let's try and give it a try now. And some really good things came up anyway from this quarantine.
Yeah, it was some people kind of take it in different ways, but for me it was more like I try to, ¿cómo sería? Aprovechar el momento.
To make the best of it.
Yeah, I try to make the best, but in, ¿cómo sería? Introspectivo.
In a personal way?
Yeah, in a personal way, from inside to try to develop more projects and to finish some, projects that I had unfinished for a long time, and to keep, learning most of all, because we didn't have pretty much time before, and now we have kind of a lot of time now, all this time, and we are here locked in home.
Seems like time is all we have right now.
Yeah, so we needed to find out what to do with that time. So in my case, it was like, well, let me see what I can do with all this time and to make it work, to make it worth it, So I tried to do that.
And maybe, to let people, to share this with people, not to lose this sharing process, because art, it's about creating, but it's also about sharing, Yeah. So it's important to not to lose that,
Yeah, that's awesome. It's good to see you've kept busy, because obviously some people, they've just gone, I don't want to do anything anymore. But you've taken this time and used it productively, and it's awesome. And I saw for Halloween you did the Addams Family, and that was amazing. It looked awesome. So you using this time well, and it's awesome to see. So where did the love and want to cosplay come from?
Well, for me, it was, I like to say from always, because since I was a little child, I always loved movies, and I always loved, to play like the characters of that movies that I used to see and that I used to love. So it was always like a play for me, no? So like always. But well, it was, we all, ¿cómo ¿cómo sería? Nos disfrazamos antes.
Dressed up.
We all dressed up, yeah, like our favorite superheroes, you know, when we were childs, or like our favorite villains or whatever, or like a cowboy, or, you know, we always play with costumes. For me, it was like, I never stopped doing that. You know,
yeah.
I just tried to
take it
to the next level. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was something more like that. But it was actually, I always loved art, and more particularly in the movies, because movies have a lot of things, you know, on them. They have music, they have acting, they have painting, they have sculpture, and all the world of the, you know, special effects and the practical effects. So when I remember when I was 13 years and went to see Star Wars, you know, the episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, I was absolutely amazed of, you know, everything that I saw there, because that was the first Star Wars movie that I saw in cinema. And it was for my birthday, I remember. And in the moment I saw that, I remember I said, I don't know what, but I want to do this. I want to be part of this, you know, of this world. I don't know actually what of that, but something. And that was actually more the beginning, you know, of for me to deciding what to learn and to study.
That's awesome. What about you, Anne? What got you into cosplay?
Well, I've always liked I always attended Comic-Cons and read comics or books, but I've never tried to create things with that. I always study. Actually, I'm a Bachelor of Arts. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. No, and I always studied a lot, but I never tried to create things in that perspective. And then when I met him, I started like, wow, this is amazing. And actually, I might try this. And for me, it's been like a learning process, because I'm quite shy. And actually deciding to create something, not only creating, but being a part of that creation, because cosplay is not only about the dress or the makeup, but it's like being the character.
Yes, being the character.
And acting. And you learn a lot about the characters, about what you like, but also you learn about sometimes about yourself. So it's been like for me like a process that I actually enjoy a lot, and every time I do it, it's like a different, you never know what to expect, because people sometimes they I don't know, shout at you, they look, I can't believe this is you, how did you do this? You never know what they're going to say, and I think that that's amazing, that moment in which somebody that maybe you don't know, you start talking, and it feels like, I don't know, very special.
That's awesome. Your stuff is also amazing. My wife absolutely loved your version of Darla from Buffy. I showed her that earlier. That was amazing. I'm a Buffy fan.
Thank you.
You've done some amazing characters. I've seen Ace Ventura, Gomez Adams, the Riddler, but what was it about the Joker that was like, this is my guy, this is who I'm going to focus on? Because where did your love for the character come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I remember Mark Hamill, you know, in an interview says, for the Arkham games, he says, there's something about, you know, creepy clowns and you know, how they look. But for me, it was, I always loved Batman, you know, because for my dad, it was like his favorite superhero, and he kind of introduced me to who was Batman, you know. And then I remember being a child and watching the old Adam West show, you know, the 60s, the series, and absolutely, yeah, loving the show also. So, and as you know, we have so many things with Batman in all these years. We had the old series, the anime, the series, the Tim Burton movies, now the new Christopher Nolan movies. So it was kind of mutating. It was
changing.
Yeah, changing with the years. And then it was in 2008 when The Dark Knight came out, and I went with a friend to the movie, to see the movie also, and it was the Heath Ledger, you know, interpretation that it's like a similar story, you know, with Star Wars, because my two big passions are Star Wars and Batman. I always say that. But when I went to see The Dark Knight, it was like wow, you know, the interpretation of the Heath Ledger interpretation, all his performance, it was incredible. So it was like instantly, I remember we walked out of the cinema and I was already like, you know, yeah, you wanna know how hard this cars are. I'm playing a lot, like, yeah. So a few years later, with some friends, they say, "Hey, Alex, what do you think about cosplaying the Joker?" And I never thought about that until they say that to me. So I was like, okay, I can give it a try. And I started to, you know, studying the character more, like reading the comics, the original comics. Then I read the Killing Joke. I rewatched the Tim Burton movies, and it was like a process from anything else, everything I was, you know, discovering. I was more trapped with the character and the universe and all that, you know, environment. It was like I like it more and more and more and more, and whoa, it was like ¿cómo me di cuenta de esto?
I found out that
yeah, como que no lo había perdido, digamos, como
que no había perdido.
Claro que no.
Just a second.
I'm processing right now. I say, like, how is possible that I could miss all this, you know, at that time? Because it was so much at that time. And, well, thanks God, I discovered and I loved it. So that was kind of the thing. And with the Joker particularly, I kind of can't say what it is, you know, but first of all, he's funny, you know. He can be, you know, he's a homicidal psychopath clown and all that, but on the other side, you know, he really have this kind of twisted sense of humor.
He makes you laugh.
He makes you laugh, and it's fun, you know. It's simple fun, and to interpret him is so fun, you know. And that's pretty much everything. And he also dressed like so well, you know.
Did give you an excuse to buy a very nice purple suit. This is very true.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. We can say just that.
So was the Joker the first cosplay you did?
No, actually. I could say that it was, I don't know, for a Halloween party that I did in 2006. I did a Darth Maul Star Wars, from episode 1. I did that mode, so I could say that was my first, cosplay. It was for party, but not any conventions with friends. But I really wanted to be the character, and I remember my mom, I bought a latex ball cap from the hair dressers. From the hairdresser shop, it was like that kind of the girls used to make the blonde the highlights, and try to put that into my head, without any glue or anything, and my mom trying to help me with the makeup, and I did my horns with paper mache,
That's awesome.
But it was fun, and it was pretty cool actually, but I can say that was my first time doing a character like that.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
What about you, Anne? What was your first cosplay?
My first cosplay was Harleen Quinzel from the Arkham Origins games. It was fun because we always say that it was like I was becoming the character, because I started with Harleen, and then a couple of years later I did Harley. So I kind of being Harley, it's very it's quite different, but it's very fun too. And Harleen is like more like myself, maybe. She's a psychiatrist and she's like more shy, and then Harley is like, she comes into the room and it's like shouting everybody, very fun. And with the Joker, it's like they are very good match for for an event, or it's like very fun. People have a great time when they see us, and it's nice.
That's awesome. So you've said before you've done a lot of Comic-Cons and whatnot. How do people react when they see you? Because it's not your average run-of-the-mill Joker outfit. Let's be honest. It's full prosthetics, their hair. It's incredible. So how do people react when they see you?
Well, it's always a surprise, because you really can't tell how people is going to react. Some people are scared. Some people are amazed. Some people, are really creeped out.
Remember the kid?
Oh yeah, one time when we were at New York, in the subway, we were going to Coney Island. It was late. It was night. And we were on the subway, and there was this kid, this little kid, a couple of seats, away from us. And he was like, "Oh no, I don't like his teeth. I don't like his teeth."
Yeah, he was really, really scared, because he said that the teeth were like scary, and actually it's his teeth. It's not
mine. So
it's just his smile, And we were like, "Are you really scared of his teeth?"
Yeah, because
he has the teeth.
You could say, I can't understand. He's scared because all my prosthetics and the mask, or the hair, but no, just because of my mouth. This is my mouth. You are scared of my mouth. So we were like trying to, but we are nice. Like, don't fear, little guy. Some candy. We had some candy, and then we tried to give him some candy, and at the end, I think he thought we were nice, but
yeah. But he wasn't convinced.
No. He will remember us, surely, for a long time.
It's nice to interact with people. Being Joker and Harley, it's really fun, and I think we all have a good time.
You know what I enjoy the most is like some
jokes.
Because I'm the Joker, so I need to play jokes to everybody, but especially to some journalists or some people that is doing a video blog, and he's coming and trying to make you, all these answers, but knowing to the character, just to you inside the character, to me, to Alex, to she, to Han. So they are like, what was the first character that you ever cosplayed? And I was like, cosplay? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is Holly? What is cosplay? Can you tell me what is, and I just play jokes to them because I'm the Joker at that moment. I'm not Alex anymore. I'm just the Joker. So they are like, they don't know how to react, They don't know what
to say.
Yeah, what questions to make then. So yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's amazing. How long does it take? I take it you guys do you do each other's makeup? Or do you help each other out, I take it, yeah?
Sometimes we help each other, but most of the times I try to make my makeup, but for I need her help to paint the back part of my head for the hair, but just only that. But it depends, it depends of the makeup. It depends of the version of the character.
Yeah. Because
I have different versions, of the Joker. Like the basic one that is, it just have two prosthetics. It's like a nose tip and a chin. Took me about 3 and 3.5 hours. But the most complex one, that is, a multi-prosthetics layer and all that, it took me about 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
And it's a lot of job, not only because you are standing there, 3 or 6 hours, because it's sometimes, in the movies, there's a whole department, doing sometimes one character makeup. Some you have 3 or more people working on an actor, on another one people. But here you are doing all that work, all the work of all that people in yourself, and in the mirror that is, sideways. So.
And I think it's easier when you do someone else's makeup, maybe, than to apply to yourself.
Yeah, of course it's easier.
It's much like, you can see everything.
Of course it's
like
easier.
You can see everything there.
Yeah, because sometimes you need to glue, some things on the prosthetics, and you are like, am I doing this right? Sometimes it's like you need a lac shot. Is that right?
What?
Yeah, it's like you need some luck.
Right. Like you do it and okay, let's hope it's going to be okay because
okay.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, sometimes you really can't see what you are doing, so you need to trust in your instincts and in your that you are doing the things right, because you can't see here. So you are trying to glue a prosthetics and you are hoping that it's okay and the borders are okay.
Nightmare. So obviously you go to these cons and stuff. I'm assuming you've met quite a few celebrities while dressed like this.
Yeah, a few.
Any fun reactions from celebrities, like how they've reacted seeing you walk up like that?
Yeah, we have we have fun stories. First, I remember we met Robert Englund.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
He came here to Argentina Comic Con, one edition. And it was pretty funny because the first day we went to take a photo with him, and an autograph. So to the next day we went in cosplay, Joker's Harley, in some kind of a vintage gangs vibe style, with hats, and feathers and all that. And they had a problem with the printer, the print machine, and they couldn't give us the picture at the time. So we needed to
we weren't supposed to be there the second day. It's like we were meeting him the first day, and then the second day we were doing some cosplay, but we weren't supposed to be there. But we had some issue with the picture, so we had to be inside there. So the thing is that we weren't Anna and Alex. We were Harley and Joker inside Robert's England.
The booth, waiting for our picture, to print, and that took almost, I don't know, we stayed there like an hour or so, and there was Robert, and I remember he saw us and was, oh wow, that was amazing, and he was still taking pictures, so it was kind of a bizarre situation because it was like he was having the glove,
wearing the glove,
Freddy Krueger's glove, and he was with all the people. They were coming, and he was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what, Camille? Oh, I love the Joker, man. And we were trying to talk with him, like that kind of intermissions. But funny story, he told us that he was Mark Hamill's roomie. Once, and that story is true. They were roomies, and he actually was one of the people who tell Mark to take the Star Wars edition, because Mark was doing some castings. He had the call, for Star Wars, and he was kind of undecided if to go or not. Robert said to him that you need to go.
You should go.
Yeah, you should go. You should try that. And so, that was kind of an important part. And then, Robert also voiced the Riddler in the Batman series.
Didn't realize that.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was for the I can't remember if it was for the Batman Beyond series or no, not for the Batman Beyond, but the other Batman, The Batman. I think it was the series The Batman. He was the Riddler's voice there. Yeah.
There you go. Did you say you met Mark Hamill as well?
Yeah. That's the other story. Yeah, that's the most, kind of the big one.
I think that you remember that the most or not.
Yeah, it was like this because I remember waking up a day with an email I got from New York Comic Con here, and it was like this: Mark Hamill is appearing at New York Comic Con, and it's going to be the last appearance ever, like that, just like that. I remember like, oh no.
This is not
like thinking is now or never, So I remember I wake you and I say to you, I don't know about you, but I'm going. I need to do this. I need to do this. This is my opportunity. I don't know how I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the tickets were already kind of sold out.
Yeah.
So I can't remember how did I to
how you managed to get
to get the tickets. I can't remember how did.
Yeah, but it was all of a sudden, and he suddenly said, "I got the tickets," and I couldn't believe it because we didn't even have flight tickets. It was like crazy.
Yeah. So I said to her, "If you want to come, it's your decision. It's totally fine. I'm going. If you want to come, great. If not, I understand. But I'm going, no matter what." So I bought the tickets, and then I find the other tickets, and then I started working, because before all this, with all my friends, we always had this kind of a conversation like, "Oh, Alex, can you imagine if sometime you really had the luck of meeting Mark Hamill? What would you say to him? What would it be?" And I don't know. I really don't know. So, but this time it was actually happening. So I needed to really think what to do there. And I tried to really do my best, for this. And I tried to make a Joker version, you know, like very, like it was in New York. I tried to do like some Broadway, you know, like all the Broadway musicals. I put a lot of effort and work into the costume and into the prosthetics and the makeup and everything. So we work with a lot of textures in the suit and the colors. We dye the fabrics for the best. I designed some motifs for the shirt. I don't know. I designed these cars, you know, because I wanted to give him the cars. I wanted him to sign it for the car for me. So we do all this, and then we always had a problem here for the prosthetics. The prosthetics are from foam latex prosthetics, and here is so difficult to get the materials and to actually to make it, you know. They kind of actually not no sale siempre, digamos, como que no funciona, no sale bien siempre.
Okay, it's like you can do it here with those materials, but it's not like it's going to.
It not always works.
Yeah, it's like,
you know. So, and there's a waste of money and waste of effort here. So
we took everything to make it there.
Yeah, because I was with my friend here, one of my teachers, and now my friend. And I bought all this foam latex set, and we were like doing 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, and it wasn't, you know,
it wasn't going.
Out. It wasn't going. So I didn't know what to do. We needed to travel. You know, we had a flight the other days. I remember.
So I said, let's take it. Let's take it. Yeah.
So we needed to
travel.
With all the molds. I needed to package all the molds into las valijas. ¿Cómo se dice valija?
Into the luggage.
Into the luggage. See, with all these molds, this heavy mold, you know, made of plasters and silicone, and bought a foam latex kit there, and cook the foam latex there in the apartment, you know, in the apartment oven. It's the crazy story. And, you know, at the first shot, it came out perfectly. I don't know why. But at the first try, it came out just perfectly fine.
How about Mark?
Yeah, so Mark, yeah. So we were like, yeah, I have the prosthetic, I have everything. Okay. It's now the day we met Mark. We were there, and it was pretty fast actually, because it was like a maze of black fabrics, and there it was, Mark Hamill. So I remember he like opened his eyes, opened his mouth, and was like, oh my God. And I was like, in the inside, I was like,
screaming.
Yeah, all this kind of like a twister, all this storm, and in the outside, I was with all this makeup, trying to stay calm, but stay in character, meeting Mark Hamill. And I remember I kind of, I made a bow. ¿Bow se dice? ¿Una reverencia?
Yes, I think so.
This?
Yeah,
and a bow, okay. And I say, it's an honor, you know, and then I block out. I don't know if he asked for me something, I don't know, but I don't, you know, there was like 1 million people behind us waiting for the picture to take. So the people was like, okay, guys, let's take a picture. And I remember he talked with you, I don't know, a few words.
Yes, he really liked the makeup, and he couldn't believe it that you did it to yourself. Like, wow, he did this, really? I mean, wow. And he was like, wow. And you were like, wow. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, he was like...
Like in between, like
he was like he wanted to talk with us more, but we needed to take the pictures. So we take the pictures. We take the 2 pictures. Then to the next day, we went, but without all the makeup. I couldn't make the makeup. But I remember le llevamos la foto, no?
Yeah.
We take the picture. We took the picture, you know, the picture to show him. So we were there and we were, hey, Mark, do you remember us? And we showed him the picture, and then he looked and said, oh, guys, those were you? Whoa, that's amazing. I remember he said, absolutely, I never seen something like that. That's the best Jokers I ever seen. Yeah. And then I remember I said to him, no, but Mark, seriously, for me, you are the best Joker. And then he said to me, oh, yeah, but I don't look like him. I just sound like him. Oh. He signed my car and he gave it to me and say, okay, buddy, bye-bye, thank you. No, but
yeah, he's very nice.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful person.
And then you walked off and cried and cried and cried.
Yeah. I didn't have words after that,
Oh, I could imagine. I'd love to meet him. He's definitely a bucket list person to meet.
So, yeah, because he's also a fan, so you can see that. He's so caring and he really loves his fan and loves what he do. And, there's a set that's, I don't know how it's in English, but como es nunca conozcas a tus ídolos, como que...
Okay, in Spanish we said something like you should never meet your idols or your...
Yeah, you should never meet your heroes,
Your heroes, that. But for Mark, I think that no applies.
That doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply. And actually because he's a super villain, he's not a hero, so...
Very good point. See, you've done quite a few...
He's also Luke Skywalker, so...
That's true. He's both, really. So you've done quite a few different looks for the Joker. I've seen your regular Joker purple suit. The Asylum one looks awesome with the straight jacket. I saw Killing Joke, I believe I saw as well in the Hawaii shirt.
Oh yeah, in the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, so, a long time ago.
Are there any looks that you want to try but haven't quite got around to trying, or it didn't work?
Well, yeah, actually a lot. I'm finishing my last one is from the animated series, from the Mark Hamill's actually. Yeah. So I'm in the final step with that. It took a lot of job actually because I wanted to do it right. I wanted to do it properly, and it was a whole challenge, because it was, the series is so estilizada, ¿cómo se dice? Styled. So it has a very particular, aesthetics. And it's like a very designed, everything is designed in the series. So for the
no, I think that as it is a cartoon, it's much more difficult when you have a cartoon as a model and you have to make it for a real person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How to express that?
For example, the dimensions or the textures, it's quite different looking at a cartoon and looking at a real person.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't have some lines and you don't know how to, because you need to make
measures.
Una costura, no sé cómo se dice costura. You need to sew that, and it will show a line there, but in the cartoon there's no line in there, so you need to figure out in the design how to hide that line. And it was a challenge and a job of investigation. I fortunately find a vintage suit here, a takeout suit, actually, ¿cómo que se dice real? Un posta?
A real vintage suit?
Yeah, real, an original one from the ¿cómo es que? 18,000, from the 19,000s, from the 1920, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I actually took that, and I analyzed all the patterns and the hidden pockets and the padding, how it's made, all the work, and try to replicate that in the suit to make it the most accurate possible. And I found some shirts, antique shirts, for the opera here. that you needed to. They didn't have buttons here. There was like they were open in the back. You know, in the cartoons when they are in the orchestra, like Bugs Bunny is.
Yeah,
you know,
the conductor guy. Yeah.
I mean, the shirt is like going up. That was the shirt I bought, and for example, and that gave me a great advantage on how to do the shirt for the animated series version, because the shirt is like you don't know if it's a vest or if it is a waistcoat or a shirt or not. So we took that design and tried to replicate it in the orange Joker vest with the neck is a dismountable neck. So yeah, it was a lot of work, and that's the last one. I made a 40s gangster, style with the hat and the vest that is like more from your button from in the side. I made a lot, because I actually kind of sometimes I get some cool shirts online also, for cuffling shirts, because I love the textures and the colors. And so I have like a full Joker, ¿cómo se dice? Wardrobe, yeah. Aside from my wardrobe, I think he have more clothes than I, actually.
Like something like, hey, you got a new shirt? Yeah, but it's for the Joker.
Yeah, and sometimes when it's time to dress up like the character, it's just the thing is to combine, all these things. Let's try this vest with that shirt, could be fine. This, a tailcoat with that pants could be great. So yeah, it's a combination of things.
Are there any looks you wouldn't want to do? So like, I don't know, Jared Leto Joker, would you like, I ain't doing that one?
First of all, because I don't have the physics. I don't like to have all that kind of exposure in public. But I don't really like. I'm not a fan of that kind of design of the character.
Yeah,
actually.
It's a bit...
So yeah, not that one.
So what Comic-Cons wise, have you been over to the UK? Have you been to Europe at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We would love to.
We would love to. I remember I actually went to Europe with my school. ¿Cómo que se dice?
As a class trip from high school. A
Yeah.
high school trip.
Yeah. But we didn't make to London.
Yeah, I would really love. My best friend is in London right now, so I would really like go and visit her.
Absolutely. Well, when this is all over, when this pandemic's over, definitely should get over here. Get over here. You'll love it.
Yeah, absolutely. We have that in mind. We have that in mind.
I drink 3 teas a day, so I'm going to be very happy there.
You'll fit right in.
Yeah.
Did I see you were on DC Fandom? You were featured on there.
Yes.
How did that come about? That's awesome.
Yeah, well, it was because a friend of mine actually texted me and say, "Hey, did you know about this contest and this thing?" And I was, "Oh no." So I check out and I say, "Oh wow, this looks cool. Let's try to make something for this." So what I tried to do, it was like I tried, because they were asking for original content for there to share, So I tried to make original content, videos and photos, actually only for exclusive for DC Fandom. And we did all a setup here in home. I tried to put all my Joker things, collections and props, and some of the suits and and the wardrobe, and try to make a little Joker haciendas space to make some things there to film on that. And yeah, I did a makeup time-lapse video. I did, and the other thing that I like, it was like the Joker presenting his Joker collection, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So I upload that, and they took little bits of those videos and put it in there.
That's awesome. I love the Fatboy Slim video you did. I absolutely love it so much. It is incredible.
Yeah, that was after all the content. I was like, but I didn't, because every time that I do these makeups and these things, because it like all the materials and all these things cost us a lot, you know. We need to come on, squish it. We need to take all the juice as possible.
Also because it takes a lot of time to do all the makeup. You want to do everything.
So I need to make all the materials that I can do. And I was like, okay, what more else I can do with this? And I thought, well, let's try to do some funny videos of the Joker dancing and moving. So I said to her, I put some music. I don't know what music. You be the DJ, and I will try to move along with whatever. Fatboy Slim, yeah, we remember the video, the video clip, and it was like great. And if you see the video, I was trying. I didn't rehearsal. I didn't have any rehearsal, anything. I was trying to imitate in the Chris Walken's movements and everything in the time in there. So there and I edited. But
it's brilliant. It's so much fun. I love it so much.
I have much more. I will out there.
Amazing. So besides the cosplay, obviously we've mentioned, you also do special effects work with Mika Special Effects. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Mika, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get into that work? Was that just from following on from your cosplay, or was just
Yes, because everything has to do something with everything, because I actually decided to study cinema, filmmaking. So I studied that, and in the process, I also did have some acting lessons, and specialized me in the special effects, world, in the makeup. First, because, I kind of, so I needed it for my characters, for the cosplay, but also because I was really interested in it, so yeah, it was like that. And it was like kind with the Joker. When I started to really looking deep at it, I loved it. It was a whole new world, inside all the movie worlds that I already love. So I found out all this new thing, and it was great, and I wanted to do that. So that was kind of the beginning.
You started studying in a workshop.
I did. I have I did some courses in a workshop here. Then I met some really talented and amazing people in there. We eventually made friends, and that was it. Yeah, they learn. They teach me a lot of stuff, and then I found a lot of things, online, and that's what kind of the thing. Yeah. And we had the Mecha effects, special effects school. Sometimes we do some courses there as well.
That's awesome. I saw a Nosferatu makeup that you did on someone else.
Yes.
And it is amazing. It is
Thank
so
you.
good. Oh, the way his face shape, the hands, the nails, incredible. Absolutely.
Well, most of all is because the physically role, because he's our friend Lucas. He's like our male model, because every time I need to do a character, I want to do a character not on myself. It's like a Lucas, come here. I want to show you something. Yeah. We need to do this. And now he's amazing, and he had a pretty unique physiognomy, and faces, very special features, and a great face to do makeup on it. So for Nosferatu, he was one of a kind, and we needed to give it a try, because right, it was from an Argentina Comic-Con, another edition here. And it was pretty fun actually.
It took almost 6 hours to do that.
Yeah, because we did it was more like we did it there on live, so it was more like a show, for the people to see the process, and we take it slow and smooth in the booth. And we made I was very inspired by a sculptor, a statue of Mike Hill. Mike Hill is the artist. He had an astounding, Nosferatu. He also made a Frankenstein. A lot of statues. Statues. Okay. No. Yeah. I know, because statues is something and status is another thing. So
we know what you meant. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. So we had this Nosferatu, and it was in all the posts like there, and it was incredible. And I tried to replicate that, because it was pretty similar to the original movie. Like if we take the movie and try to replicate it in now, in these times, so in nowadays, that's how it will look like. And I tried to do that. I tried to do that on Lucas.
And then he was like scaring people in the event, like appearing from.
He wouldn't tell. He wouldn't say a word. No. But what's the most scary of all? He didn't blink. I don't know how he made that.
He didn't blink.
I don't know how he made it. He didn't blink.
He looked at you like this, waiting, just without a word. Like, wow, yes. And
that's amazing.
Can I take a pic? Can I take? Okay, no. And then people left. It was very fun.
After the convention, we needed to, because the conventions are they make the conventions here in a zone that is away from. It's not away from the city, but it's away like from the the bus stops, from when you can have a cab or something like that. So we need to. It was night, and we needed to walk. All the way to the avenue just to take a cab or something to go home. And then there we are walking at the night in this, dark, no, it wasn't an alley. It's a highway with a bridge on it, because it's a bridge and with all bricks, and it's all muddy and in the night. And there's nobody there. There's a prison nearby also there, so it was like the perfect scenario for anything Nosferatu there to walk.
We took a lot of pictures there.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So what sort of projects do you do there at Mika? Is it literally things for Comic-Cons and shows, or do you work on like movies, TVs, or whatever it be?
Yeah, actually here it's like a reduced, como un ambiente reducido. No sé cómo decirlo.
There are some projects for TV and cinema, of course, not right now, but in general there are, but it's not that frequent. Maybe what we do here most is courses and yes, Comic-Con.
Yeah, because it's not as big, as in the UK or
it's
in
not
the
a big
US.
industry.
We don't. Yeah, we
events.
actually don't have an industry of it.
Yeah.
So we can have a lot of work. So there are just actually a very few people working in that here, but actually because it's really extremely difficult to make the work, and sometimes here, el presupuesto, ¿cómo es que se dice? The budget is never, never cubre. It never covers, all the things that we need to make these kind of works. Is almost never in the budget. So it's kind of difficult. So it's more like some personal project. So we try to raise some money, and then we try to invert that money into do these things. And sometimes because of doing these things, we get contacted by other people, and we get some jobs. But sometimes, there is for some animation, at some event, or to do a live makeup in some convention.
Or tutorials, or...
Yeah. So,
that's really cool. That's really cool. I'd love to see something like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to work more on this, and like it's in the thing that is, actually the purpose of it. But well, that's the thing.
In the future.
Yeah.
So I see you've also made movies with Carnival Crab films. So what sort of projects have you done with those?
Yeah, we try to. We are developing, actually, we always try to do a Joker project, a film, a fan film project from many years. The last year, it was, in the last 2 years, we launched the campaign, the Patreon campaign. It's called The Green of Evil, and it's a Joker web series, fan film web series.
Oh, awesome.
We will just love to make, we just wanted to make a Joker, fan film, a short film or whatever. So we came out with this idea, and we shot a teaser trailer, to promote this project. You can find it on YouTube. It's on Patreon as well. I have it uploaded here in Instagram too. The teaser trailer. So that's why we formed Carnival Crab.
We created Carnival Crab as a way to show these projects and more to come.
Yeah. So. But we are waiting. We are trying, to raise the funds just to start making the project.
The first chapter.
And the first chapter, and yeah. So we need that.
That's awesome. So, with your Joker, obviously, if you're making a Joker film, how much practice and how long did it take you to get the voice?
The voice. Well, I found the voice. I try not to imitate in full scale Mark Hamill's voice, but I always try to, que se deje ver un poco más de mi voz.
Like you are inspired by Mark Hamill, but you also try to make your own Joker voice, right?
Yeah. Like I try to put in the voice also my
interpretation,
my contribution to it. So it was. I can't really say because I've been doing this for so long that I can't remember. But I remember really studying Mark's voices and pronunciations and how he extend the words and say, and actually. Also because it's a full challenge to me because it's in English, to say it in English. So I needed to adapt it in Spanish also. So we can have some kind of a more harmless version in Spanish here to interact with people. And I try to do my best as I'm doing here in the English version of it. But yeah, it just take a lot of investigation, study, and to try and error.
And practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
It's all practice, to find out, to your.
Also, you need to recognize or start like paying attention to your voice and the voice you try to mimic, and you have to learn first to control your voice, to know how high it could get, or what can you do with your own voice, and then try to...
And to know your limitations.
Yeah.
To limitations. So this is as far as I can go, and this is as low as I can go. I had the pleasure of meeting some voice actors here, Mexican voice actors. One of them pretty well known is called Humberto Vélez.
Mm-hmm.
He make a lot of voiceovers of a lot of characters. One of them is actually Gomez Adams from the Addams Family. He does his voice in Spanish at the movies. And he's pretty famous to do the Spanish voice of Homer Simpson also.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
So yeah, so he gave me a lot of wonderful advices about my voices. So yeah, he actually said to me something that was pretty, I never thought about that at the time, that my voice is more like nasal, nasal.
They will tell you. I never said
nasally.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like it's coming out from my nose, more from my
throat,
I don't know,
or your
more my throat or my chest, and that my real voice is lower. Is from my. They say the plexo here is coming like from your stomach, like from up your stomach. So that was like, whoa, yeah, because every time that I listen to myself in the videos, I don't like my voice. I always say, but I sound like, I like this, like the nanny. And that's the reason why, because that's not my actual voice.
Yeah.
So I need to practice this, yeah.
So on the flip side of that, you're saying you cosplay as Harley. Now Harley's got this real high-pitched voice. Have you had to practice that?
Yeah, which I don't have. I don't generally shout or speak out loud, or no, it's not me. So yeah, I had to practice a lot and listen to the English version and the Spanish version, which are really different. And also Harley has a lot of voice actresses now. And also you have to choose which one you are more comfortable with, and maybe not to make it that you said high pitch when the voice is too high. No, high it's when it's really really
yeah.
It's not like that. It's not like that. She has her moments, but it's not all the time like that. So you need to know when to shout and when to play it normal. And it's like with voices you act a lot, and it's really important to make it right, because it's part of the character. You recognize maybe the voice before seeing the character.
Yeah, because it's an important part of the character, of the performance, the voice.
Yeah.
And most of all in these animated characters.
Yeah.
Also, so the voice is pretty much very important. You need to know your limitations and what you can do. To most of all, not to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can hurt yourself if you are pushing just too hard. So be comfortable with that, and it's play. You just need to play. And with the Joker, it's a lot of playing. I remember Mark saying it's like an instrumental. It's like a musical instrument.
Yeah, sure.
The voice, and most of all the laugh. And the laugh needs to communicate how the character's feelings. So the laugh is not always the same. You never listen a same laugh. Sometimes it's more like a goofy laugh. Sometimes it's more like a maniac laugh. Sometimes it's more like a scream than a laugh. So yeah,
I love it. I love how much passion you two put across for these characters, like the amount of effort and time and the amount of, like I said, the heart and soul of it. It's brilliant. I love it so much. This is why I wanted to talk to you, because I love it. It's.
Well, thank you. It's very reconfortante.
No, we truly appreciate it that you can see that.
It's really appreciate it because I always try to say that it's something people say. Why you do this? It's like why a painter. Painters, do you say? No.
Painter.
Yeah, why a painter paints? It's because he needs to paint. It's something that he needs to express himself. It's something that came out from inside. It's his passion. So we always try to do that in everything that we do. If it is, if it is a cosplay, if it is a film, if it is, I don't know, everything. We try to do it with passion and with love, and most of all with the cosplay and the characters. I see it as a tribute, because there's kind of a circle that is made in all these artistic, you can say that, ways that we always get inspired by, and we also inspire some other people too.
One of the most wonderful things I think that you can do for others, because you never know when you're going to inspire someone else and they tell you, wow, because you've done this, I said, okay, I'm going to do this, and maybe you change somebody else's perspective, and that's beautiful.
You're encouraged to someone to do something, so
sometimes it's difficult because you say, okay, I want to do this, but I don't know how, I don't know if I'm going to do this, or you try something and it doesn't work right, but you have to keep on trying, and not to forget to have fun in the middle, because it's about that, and I think that if you keep on trying, that it's nice. In the end, you see the results and you see the process, because it's also a process in which you learn a lot, and also in this case sharing with others. I think it's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I get inspired by all these amazing actors, amazing directors. I know Mark Hamill, George Lucas, and I do these things, and then other people talk to me and said to me, I got inspired by the thing that you do, and that's just amazing.
It's awesome. I love it so much. I was going to ask what's coming up for you guys, but obviously you mentioned you're working on the animated Joker costume. Anne, are you working on anything at the moment?
No, I have a lot of projects, but I'm not working. I would like to do some more Buffy characters, because I'm a vampire fan. So I really like the old vampire makeup look, like in Lost Boys, or I really love those. But I'm not working right now in a new project, but we'll see. I think that maybe next year would be.
First, you are trying to.
I'm trying to get my degree. Yes, yeah. I'm about to.
Fair enough.
The nightmare is a really nightmare here in our country.
Yeah, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So she's more focused on that.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that we don't have projects on mind. You have all the Andrea Creations projects,
Yes, I do.
You will love to do things with medieval prostheses.
I would like to do some more female monster makeups, more like mythological makeups, or I would really like to go into those things. And also a project I would really love to see it happen is some Lovecraft inspired makeup. Which I really love Lovecraft, and I think there's so much more to do with that, and I like to see that happening with full prosthetics and the clothing, and it would be awesome to see that.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. You two as Gomez and Morticia was incredible, by the way. Absolutely amazing. So before we get out of here, we like to play a little game. We just ask questions and answer it as quick as you can. Simple as that. There's 5 of them.
I don't know if I will gonna answer
We'll
right.
give you a little bit of extra time.
Thank you.
Nice and
Thank you.
easy. Question 1. Favorite pizza toppings?
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
That was
No
nice.
question.
Good. Favorite concert you've ever been to?
Concert?
Yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
Oh, very good.
nice.
Favorite Batman villain that isn't the Joker?
Riddler.
That's very difficult. I would say.
No. You lost.
Okay, I lost.
Yeah. It was quick.
I like them all. It's very difficult. I like them
That's her
all.
problem. She always overthinks things.
Okay. Like, we all have, well, okay.
I would love to say Penguin, but I just say Riddler.
He's happy to win. I like this. Favorite kids show growing up?
What?
Favorite TV show when you were growing up?
Beetlejuice.
I was going to say Batman 60 shows. But yeah.
That works. And finally, who would play you in a movie?
Oh my God.
Wow.
I can't answer that quickly. No.
Wow.
Why?
Who would?
Why not?
This is the narcissist moment, right?
Maybe you can answer for me, and I don't know. No, but I can.
Maybe because it's the hair right now, but it remembers me something like Hugh Grant now, but it's too old. I don't know.
Too old right now.
It's too old for me.
It's too old.
First, when you need a time machine.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't expect anyone to say Hugh Grant to that question. That was brilliant.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, let's say Tom Holland for the future.
okay.
That works.
Well,
That works. I like that.
I don't know about me. I would say, well, I don't know. I can tell you who I would like. Eva Green. I love Eva Green.
That works. We'll go with that.
Yeah, a lot of friends of ours say that she's really she's similar to Eva. She has it's like the eyebrows and we did a Penny Dreadful cosplay, RuPaul's cosplay one time for a masquerade, and she did of Eva. You know, how was her name? The character name?
Don't remember the name right now.
Well, she did of Eva, and it was like with the eyes and everything.
Yes, like this, because she always like this.
Amazing. Guys, you've been incredible. I've had so much fun talking to you. Tom, any more questions before we get out of here?
Just one final thing is like, where are you hoping to get to with everything that you guys do? Are you hoping to be movie maker, actors, what?
Something of that. No, I will be happy if I could just still making these things, you know, if it is just, I don't know, directing or filming or doing a makeup or acting, I will be just happy to do any of all that for the living, you know.
I would say whatever we can take this passionate art we do and make it happen would be a great job, or would be like whatever makes us keep on creating would be great, like, and keep on learning too.
Yeah, and I would love to do it more actually, because we have a lot of it's sad to say, but it's actually true. But we have a lot of limitations here. And it's always like very intricate to do something like this here. So yeah, you know, we had the experience of doing these things outside, and it was just very delightful.
Yeah. So we might visit you soon.
Yeah. Yes. Let us know if you come here.
Definitely. It'd be awesome to meet you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I wish you all the best with your degree. And I wish you all the best with all the makeup, all the projects, everything. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for coming.
It's been great talking to you guys. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Very appreciated.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Goodbye,
Take care.
guys.
Thank you.
You too. Stay safe. Stay happy.
Yeah. Take care,
Don't
guys.
forget to smile.
Find all this great content and more at the USUK Podcast Network.